Okay, so we learned a few things. Let's call Heather again. Kadabra has gone missing now too. I can understand, I think. The longer I stay in this place, the more my mind has been wandering to my past, to those memories I regret. There's just something about this city, Wondrous. Yeah, no kidding. Sigil was right though. I think the two can help us, and I think we were lucky enough that I saw some of them before. While you were gone, I saw a number of those guys from the zoo running around. The strangest thing happened, though. I watched them actually fighting off those guys from the Banished Pantheon and the Knives of Vengeance. These guys could be allies, Wondrous. Okay, do you know where they went? A tunnel system nearby to some sort of underground warehouse. Okay. If what Sigil said is true, we might be able to finally make a breakthrough about what's happening here in Dark Astoria. While you're gone, I'll see if I can't get in touch with Sigil to see if she was able to find her husband. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, looks like we're on a diplomatic mission with it too, which I'm sure is going to go swimmingly. Actually, I want to say that we've allied with the two before. I just can't remember when or where. Maybe like Skyway City, I don't know. Oh well, here's the tunnel system. You slip into one of the tunnel systems in Dark Astoria. You see up ahead agents from Arachnos trying to speak with a member of the Tsu. Well, that's perfect. That's just what we were missing, is Arachnos. Those people are always just so helpful. It's not just anyone either. That's Sirocco himself, one of the patrons. You will all regret this mistake. Sounds like he did not get what he wanted, which is probably for the best. Ice Mistral's being a little stubborn here. Go on, shoot. You Wondrous, I am Huatav. You have stopped many of my kind before, but this is different. The Tsu in Dark Astoria are not petty criminals. We are the ones who have fought tirelessly over the years to fight the darkness that consumes this city. You do not know how to fight the darkness, and thus will only bring chaos to our plans. I am not here to fight. I'm here to find out about Mott. The Tsu have been fighting this creature for years, Wondrous. We know what to do in order to destroy it. Master Tub-Chi has commanded that we deal with any outside interlopers. You will only ruin our plans to stop Mott. I was merciful with Sirocco and his lackeys, but I will not show the same mercy towards you. Hold on, I understand your frustration. I've watched my comrades go mad, either trying to kill each other or themselves. Master Tub-Chi has finally come around to help us now that the beast has surfaced. You say that you seek to destroy Mott as well. If I let you in, Wondrous, my comrades will attack you and I would have no way of stopping them. However, we do have information regarding Mott inside. Then you let me in. I will. If you prove strong enough to defeat my comrades, then perhaps your mind is fresh enough to face the creature. Okay, so we got peaceful resolution. You were able to end things peacefully with Huatav, though he warned you that the rest of the Tsu would not be willing to settle things in the same manner. Okay, so he's going to let us in, but we still have to rip and tear and crush our way to the information. I mean, arrest our way to the information, of course. Well, let's just get into it. It's gonna be a lot of Tsu. Yeah, these sorcerers are going to be a problem. They like to heal their friends and teleport away from you, and debuff you as well. Oh hey, I actually leveled. What is that, like level 28? 20 something? Yeah, 29. Cool. Oh, I'm way too shy to read out my origin story, but if you want to, then by all means, feel free. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not gonna clear the map or anything, I'm just gonna get the information. I'm sure there will be plenty of combat in the way. Oh yeah, high level 2 have sorceresses as bosses as well, not just those lieutenants. You know, just in case the lieutenants were not bad enough. Yeah, they've been using time manipulation and storm summoning and kinetics as well. There's a reason no one farms too. They're kind of a pain. My puppy is barking. Sorry about that. Can I use this to block line of sight? I guess not. No. I have the set of Armageddon in my solar flare, which makes it so satisfying. Yeah, if you don't have Nova form, like I don't, then you really have to rely on the melee attacks. Like solar flare is a big staple. It's so good. Because the whole idea of the build is to focus on recharge so you can chain light forms. It means your good attacks like Solar Flare and Radiant Strike recharge in like a handful of seconds, so you can really spam them as well. Of course, you can't have everything, right? I've really focused on recharge, and I've also pumped up my psionic resistance to 40-ish. But I guess the price is that I didn't soft cap my defenses, which for most builds is the best way to get survivability. They've completely slowed me down to a crawl with their kinetic. There's 2 clickies in that room. These sorcerers are going to just jump around and make me pull out my hair. Yeah, they're going to cross heal and all that nonsense. I'll just have to get through it with sheer damage. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have to kill them, so see you guys later. Oh, what's this? Does Tupchi have the sword? He does, and the components are nearly gathered for it and the goddess. What are you guys doing? This would be so much easier if you just told me. So it sounds like their plans involve a master, a sword, and a goddess, which, I'm not gonna lie, sounds pretty cool. Oh my god, stop with the siphon speed. I'm so slow. Thankfully, it doesn't last that long. Okay, so these are a few ancestral wardens and a few ancestral sorcerers as well. Gonna be exchanging punches for a while. I guess I'll bring out the pets and speed this up a bit. Oh, that was like a solid minute of just punching bosses. I guess if you're playing on 54 and you end up with 5 or 6 bosses that also heal each other, that's what's gonna happen. A good scrapper would have done that in like half the time. If anyone's wondering about the scrapper series, it's definitely still happening. I just haven't quite figured out how to pump videos out really quickly. Oh yeah, let's actually see what we found earlier. Summoning components. You found several items within one of the 2 chests in their warehouse. It contains several very rare summoning components, something you found out from a dossier that was located on the chest. They mention that the components are used for summoning some sort of being into this world, but it does not specify who or what that being is. Okay, from what we heard earlier, they are probably trying to summon their goddess, which I'm sure will have no repercussions. Well then, that was actually very smooth and very clean. Obviously, if you're just running this for the story, or you just want the Incarnate salvage at the end, then you would just run the missions at the lowest possible difficulty, and then you would be long finished by now. But I don't know, I didn't work so hard on this character just to run things at -1, that doesn't seem fun to me. Here we go. The nature of Mot. Mot, it seems, is powered by death and suffering. The more death there is, the more Mot is empowered. The more anguish a person is in when they are killed, the more power Mot gains. The 2 theorized that all of the wars that have been happening within Paragon and the Isles in this short amount of time have pushed Mot to fully reawaken. The Tsu believe now that Mott is awake, he has the ability to absorb those who have become weakened, but their research is still inconclusive. Yeah, so you don't even have to be dead now. You just have to be weakened somehow and he can already eat your face. Okay, so that last one we could have guessed by now. That's not so surprising. But the first piece of information was very interesting. Moving on, survivors will catch up anyway and die in the next AoE. I mean, be arrested in the next AoE. Geez, that time manipulation and kinetics together are making this quite painful. I mean, it's not gonna kill me, but I do have to watch out for my recharge being debuffed, because then I'll have to fill in the gaps between life forms, which is no issue as long as you're aware and paying attention. But, you know, sometimes I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I'm going to end up with a bunch of teleporting sorcerers again. That's fine. I'm just worried it might be monotonous to watch for you guys. Oh my god, this time crawl. I think it's time crawl. I just want to get in the middle of that last mob. I can't even really herd them to a nice corner because I'm so slow. Jeez, I might have to pop Quantum if this keeps up for much longer. Got like 4 or 5 sorcerers, some of which are ancestrals, and an ancestral warden. Would be nice if I could get these one by one, because they're just healing each other. Yeah, I think I'll just try and split them up. It's probably going to be faster. The light form is crashing. Yeah, nope, Quantum. One of the reasons that I like to joke that endgame Peacebringers are essentially immortal. If you don't like a fight, you just don't take it. Let's just kill these one by one, because it's gonna take me 5 minutes otherwise. Okay, that's 4 sorcerers now. There's one more. Oh my god, get back here. It is nice to have so much accuracy that you can just ignore hurricanes. That power is actually no joke. My very first character when the game was live was a storm defender, and I relied on hurricanes so much. Just one more. These guys are so tanky. Nice, and one more clue as well. The two will prevail. You defeated the ancestral warden within the two's warehouse. Before he collapsed, he warned you that no matter what, the two and Tub-Chi shall prevail. They have been working on their plans for years, and they will finally be rewarded for all the sacrifices they've made in the fight against the Mott. It sounds like it would be a good idea for us to meet this Master Tub-Chi.